Hey, what's going on, guys? So today, what we're really looking at is what I really suck at, what I'm really bad at, and that's being on camera. I'm really bad at this. I'm like trying to force myself to like look at the camera, and whatever. Half of this is probably gonna be cringy. The other half, I at least hope is informational. We'll see what we can get out there. Okay. Catching up before class, so the idea is fresh in my mind, so we can kind of get some better content in, and that way, whatever info I can gather from this, my students can watch and follow and maybe do a little better at while they're training by themselves. What we're going to talk about today is when we get caught up in striking our footwork, and not so much of like, oh, make sure you don't cross your feet. Oh, make sure you don't, stand still. Most people get that, and most people looking up content like this know that. What we're looking at is when we get stuck in the I don't know. When we get stuck in the, okay, we were pieced up the dude, we were standing still, pop, pop, pop. You got off your combo, your favorite one, because that's all you throw. You don't throw anything different, because why would you, right? That would require you getting better, and that sucks to do. The biggest thing is, though, after that moment, then what? What do? You take one step, or even worse, the opponent takes a step, and you're like, your mind's blown. You're sitting there looking at him, staring at him like, dude, why didn't you just stay like in the pocket with me? Because that's kind of what we agreed on, right? Like so Max Holloway side, we're point right here. Yeah. No, opponent wants to move because you're throwing a great combo, but now he don't like it. So today, what we're going to work on is when that opponent takes that step, what are some angles, what's some footwork we can do to maybe capitalize on that, or maybe not so much capitalize, but not get punished for it. Because when they take that step, a strike might become. We need to learn to adjust off of that and how to create a striking angle to help our kickboxing, karate, taekwondo, whatever you do, a little bit more so we can elevate. Well, instead of being mediocre like me. So let's get this started. Hey guys, real quick, I just realized how hard this is. Not only do I suck on camera, but I also suck without a cameraman. So, yeah, it's just me filming this. We're gonna see how this goes. If you like it, cool. If you don't, sorry. This is as good as I can do right now. Appreciate it. Hey, just like I said, I'm doing this wrong, so let's see what we got. Okay? So this is my part for the day. Yeah, he's so anyways, we're doing good. We're here. We're going on our strikes. We're just really now. Good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. And then this joker takes a step, and it's so annoying. Watch. Right. Straight. Now. And then this happens where we get in this position. This is what for us. Why? Opponent on our side. Now we can cut this angle. Now I'm susceptible to kicks here, shots here, hooks in here. We're in a bad place. Now, vanilla, everyone can do this. Everyone can do this. They always do this little step. This little pivot step. And yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not talking to you guys who don't know how to do that. I'm talking to guys who already do that, and that's all they do. And it's mediocre, vanilla, you don't really add anything to your game. Let's amp it up. Let's give it something. One of my favorites to do is after we're here, and then pop this angle. We do that pivot. And as soon as we pivot here, our weight is going to front foot. We're going to swing on this back foot. What this is going to do is it's going to swing us into a kick. So we pivot. They're cutting this corner, that's fine. We're going to shoot out. Correct. You gotta make sure when you do this, you dig out, way out now. And instead of body forward, we're going to aim left. The other thing we do is this. So I make this angle cut. Alright? Again, my mind's blown. I don't know what it is. It's just something about coming from fighting head on here to make the cut. Now we look like this. They're just outside this foot. Okay? So we could make this pivot and shoot back kick, right? I was like throwing my hand out there to kind of check everything, kind of monitor what they're doing.
hip motion, that same shoulder motion makes it look like either strike's going to happen. That's how you spice up your game. You give them 2 strikes to worry about, and then you give them one or the other. Double one after they catch on. And so what we're going to look at now is what to do on the lead leg. So that means cut. Cool. Now, we can always follow, right? This involves following. Following is if they cut this way, we maybe shake your heel, right? Same shape as you started with. So we're here, one of us made a cut. Now we're off center, and then we make a shake here. Following is bad if you don't have a setup. Like you're just doing it. If you're just following mindlessly. Because if we keep just going around like this, and he keeps backing up, and he keeps center. Notice I'm moving around him. He has ring control. He has mat control. He has fight control. And that's the worst thing. When we're here, okay, cool. He's outside. Great. Mind blown. We gotta figure this out. We try to do our cut. It would work, okay? We caught him in the calf. Work. Kind of like mid, kind of body a little bit. Bang. Oh, we thought the right was coming. The right. Yeah, the right was coming. He thought the kick was coming. So we did the right. So again, it was here. Boom. And it's this roundhouse kick on this twisting, this pivot, this shoot. That's cool and dandy. And then it catches on. So again, it's more follow. So when we follow, he's going to step out. There'll be more separation. He's catching on. He's a smart fighter, okay? We always got to pretend we're one team smarter than us. So we got to come up with some tricks and tips, anything to be above his intelligence, okay? Now, as we make this like step, right? We're following the shape. We can also throw our lead leg. What this after that can do is instead of going pivot set here, right? Or going cross hit here. What we can do is we can just take a big step with this right foot here. What we're going to do is throw this left kick off of that step. So we're going to step, and then we're just going to pick up this leg. It's going to be a lazy kick, but it's going to add some spice to our game, okay? Not every spice you throw in is like the most dominant one. You can't have every spice, even be the most like fragrant thing. You can't have that because then it just tastes horrible, okay? You're going to have some tone down stuff, so let's call that as kick. So we go step, and then we just kind of lift our hip and kind of twist his foot. Just enough, okay? It ain't going to be nothing like fancy, nothing crazy. You ain't going to be poppy, you ain't going to go, super karate style. What we can do is we just pick it up, kind of lean to the side here. We step, and then we can either drop it back to go again, or we can drop it in front. Here. Making note that after the kick lands, we snap our foot down, okay? Don't get lazy, don't start doing this. I'm a pretend pro shuffle. We get little moving hands like you're doing something. Stop, you're not. All you're doing is wasting time. Let's make it urgent. We're here. We step down, right? Even if it's lousy, even if you hit your foot, even if you don't put the strong part of your shin, boo-hoo. It's spice to our game. It's not meant to kill him. It's meant to add something. Drop it to the right. Do it again. Drop it to a harder kick. Shoot, we can add something interesting. And then now, look how far away I am. I'm not, if we have equal range, we have equal reach, I'm not as reaching one. And I still caught him. He made that cut. Ooh, bang. And now we're going down. Way over here. Well, Cody, what if he grabs the kid? What if he's too close? What if I step? And he's too close and he... Boom. Hey, guess what? I said it's going to be lousy. It's not going to be a good kick. What it is, though, is going to set you up for your next movement. It just adds something for his brain to think about. It's a distraction. Just like your jab. Your jab isn't... It knocks him out. I mean, if it is, go watch this video, go do your own thing. But your jab is just there, filling space, giving something to think about. Even your cross, can be deadly. Boom, boom. Your jab is just feeling them out. And then you follow up with something. Same thing with this kick. We're here, it's just there. It's just there to give us something to think about. Bang! Do it again, you can switch it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be right. You don't have to do it. One more thing, whatever. Set, keep. You need to stop thinking that advanced striking is. No, advanced striking is not a bunch of advanced moves, advanced techniques, advanced punches, advanced kicks. It can incorporate that, but that's not what advanced striking is. You see pros, high-level amateurs, they have advanced striking, and it has nothing to do with what type of strikes they're throwing. It has to do with how they're throwing the simple strikes. How are they using their jab? How are they using their right hand? How are they using their body kicks? How are they using their knees? They're not going the whole time. They're going a loose punch and all this crazy hand movements and stuff. They're doing simple stuff. So their advanced striking is this. It's here, here, here. It's the same stuff. Deontay Wilder's punch strikes. He don't have to fight. Because his technique is wrong. But he's not going to do that at a high level. You gotta take a grain of salt from that. Every technique you throw doesn't have to be perfect. I know your coach yelled at you. I know your teacher yelled at you. Your sensei, whatever you're going to call it. I know he yelled at you. I used to be that guy. No, your front kick chamber is from exactly right here. And then you throw it, and then you pull it back just like so. The situation might not call for it. The situation might call for it from out here. It moved the target. But his knee didn't go straight up. Okay, great. But it still got the job done. The striker's job isn't to look great, it's to be effective. And how it's effective, that's how it works. So we have, I'll switch angles, I'll show you. So now you see how they shape. So the angle is cut, boom, we had our pivot, split our leg kick, or our body kick, however you want. The cut, pivot, right, or kick, and little. Now we're out of range. Cool. Now, that's if we follow. That's if we follow. Could be vanilla, man. Come on. They cut the angle. Cool. Let's not play the game. Let's not follow. When we follow, he already knows what we're doing. He's expecting us to follow around. So he wants to make this cut because it's our piece of up. We hated that, so we cut. Now he's here. So instead of following and pivoting around, what we're going to do is we're going to take this step and we're going to do the concept that I semi-point. I took it from like a kid's karate class I did like way back. It's called Squish the Bug. I'll make a video on that, like how to make that a tactic. What is it, man? Super simple. Pretend there's a bug to the left of you and you squish it. And you're like, oh, whatever bug you don't like, squish that thing. Boom, now we're here. Now we cut this angle. So instead of following, we're like, okay, match. I know what you're thinking. Well, if we're here, he's going to shoot. He's going to get in the head. He's going to take down. He's going to leg kick. Yeah, that's how you don't step and stay there. And then, one more thing for you. It's almost like, it's like we're in a fight. It's insane. I know. It's almost like we're fighting. Things will happen. You'll get hit. You can learn every technique possible and you'll still get pieced up. It's a thing. It's called fighting. You get hit. You try not to get hit, but you do. And you try to hit them, but sometimes you miss. It's, yeah, welcome to the world. Welcome to the fight. Okay? So here, I take this big step. Squish it up. Now, this opens us up for let's get cool. But that's a little too vanilla. Okay? Because everybody sees that. What we're going to do is we're going to squish it up. And we're going to shoot this like, it acts like a cross. Or no, sorry. It acts like a jab. But it's the power of a cross. Because of our step. Step here. And then this goes and this hits in the face. Pow. Pow. And then look at that. Pendulum step. But we're not going to do that for you. Take that angle. Crack. We don't come around. This is not a need to step in and shoot it. And now we're here. And now we're here. I mean, we can do whatever we want. We could grab, knee, we could shoot, we could shop a little bit. We could and hop out. Hey, we can do this. Touch them, just tag them. Again, this is to reiterate this, but you have to understand this concept. It's something I showed up for a long time. Every strike you throw does not have to hurt the opponent. Every strike you throw does not have to be some disabling, blunt force object to throw at them. Some of them are distractions. Some of them are setups. Some of them are killers. Some of them are not. Some of them miss. Let's practice all of them. Instead of sitting here on our high horse of, oh, I can video myself for 3 minutes kicking a bag, and I kick hard because, I'm that guy. You start slamming the bag. 3 minutes. It's fine. It's impressive, especially if you get hard. But it doesn't really elevate the fighting game. It don't. Plenty of guys can hit hard. Plenty of guys are strong. Not many guys can actually fight. Honestly, if I'm in the percentile of people that can fight, I'm in the bottom percentile. But I'm honest about that. Okay? A lot of guys go around thinking they're not. Chill. So, what we'll focus on is, this is the breakdown. This is the 3 sets we got, right? So, we were decent, bang, cool, bang, bow, 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 whatever, crazy stuff. They don't like it, so they say, we got 3 things we know. Well, 4, how you do it. We have 1, which is the step punch. You want to whistle it. Step. And you pivot that front foot. Don't leave it straight. And here. Pivot there. Pivot on your toes. You're making an angle cut. After that angle cut, you're safe. Okay? Yes, not always in fight. That's 2 right there. So you got 1. Bow. You got 2. Now, 3. The angle cut. You step. Boom. You step. Step. Now I'm going to go right now. Here. Remember, don't be able to don't be lazy. Don't step. All that crap. Throw that away. If it's in your bag, throw it away. We're here. It's just a touch of it. He didn't die and explode. I don't hit that hard. But what it does is, it does give you a chance to make a move, make a setup, right? Then the last one is, you cut them off, you make that cut. Fantastic. You shoot in, and this one comes around. You don't want it to hook, remember, don't hook it. Don't go this with guard. Shoot it straight. There, and then you can chop. This, and you can chop. Here, and you can lower.